Welcome back to Mercedes-Benz of Buckhead. My name is Emily and I'm here to introduce to you today the newest member of the Mercedes family. Mercedes-Benz has used forward thinking, fueled by 8 generations of the E-class, to bring to you the E-550 sedan that you see here today. The new E-class sedan is equipped with a plethora of safety features. One of the most exciting and my favorites is going to be lane correction. Lane correction will utilize a small camera placed beneath the side rear view mirror that will actually see when you're crossing over a painted line in the road, and it's going to use small but swift vibrations on the steering wheel to alarm the driver to countersteer and get back into the proper lane correctly. Another very innovative safety feature that Mercedes-Benz has incorporated into the new 2010 E-class is something called blind spot assist. What that is going to use is sensors in both the front and rear lamps and sensors in the side view mirrors to notify the driver if there is a vehicle that's in the blind spot on either the driver or the passenger side of the vehicle. If you look here in the mirror, there's going to be a red triangle. When the car is in motion and that triangle starts to blink vigorously, it means that a car is approaching and is in your blind spot, alerting the driver not to switch lanes. Housed under the hood of the new 2010 E-550 is an 8-cylinder, 382 horsepower, 391 pound-feet of torque engine, which still only needs its servicing once every 10,000 miles because it still uses the same Mobile One technology. Notice something new here in the new 2010 E-class. This Distronic feature that you see right here in the grille only used to be available in previous S-classes and CLs, but now it's also an option that's available to you on the new E-class. I'll show you more how this feature works when we get inside the car. An additional safety feature on the new 2010 E-550 is the addition of the LED driving lights here on the bottom. Also, there is a feature when the car is equipped with the bi-xenon headlamps. This vehicle has a high beam assist. What that is going to do is the car itself is going to recognize when you're approaching a car in front of you with your high beams on, or a car is coming in the other direction, and when the car gets within about 250 feet of that oncoming vehicle or the car in front of you, the high beams will dim and then they'll go back up to their original placement when you pass the vehicle. One of the very first things that I noticed upon entering the new 2010 E-class are the really comfortable seats. The new longitudinal piping is equipped with more plush seating surface, both on the bottom and the back. The new Drive Dynamic seat option is also available here. The pulse sensation will give you a massage while you drive, and the dynamic seat option is actually going to hold you in the seat while you're taking wide or swift turns around corners. The back of the seat and your lumbar supports are going to inflate and deflate with air to hold you in the seat so you're not sliding back and forth. Now let's get to the entertainment features on the inside of the car. All of the entertainment features in the inside have been updated, starting with the new command dial here. The command dial is going to allow you to do everything you would need to do in this screen without having to reach or point. They've also taken the screen and lifted it up so it's more in the peripheral vision of the driver, so you don't have to look away from the road. That's an added safety feature. Some of the differences here with the navigation system: you do have a larger screen with more points of interest. The audio features are going to be larger. You have your FM AM radio setting, your satellite radio setting through Sirius and XM, your 6-disc changer, which is now a single load right through the front of the car, as well as a memory card slot here for additional memory of both video and songs. The music register is a 4 GB hard drive in the memory of the car itself, so you can actually burn music right to the car and then take the CDs out and put them in your house or wherever you'd like to keep them. And the media interface is going to be for any multimedia that you're going to use in the car, and all of those hookups are going to be located in the glove box with your iPod. All the new E-classes are equipped with Bluetooth technology, that's standard option, so you can hook up any phone to this vehicle and use all of the Bluetooth features you would be able to do hands-free for safety. You can watch a movie in this car, a DVD movie, while the car is in park. Once the car goes into drive, only audio is available. And all of your system settings, which you only used to be able to set through the steering wheel and the multifunction display, now you can actually set them under the system settings here, which makes it a lot easier. The car is also equipped with voice control, so if you don't want to use the hand dial, you can actually speak to the car and tell it any of these functions in video, Bluetooth, if you want to call home, audio, if you want to listen to track 3 on CD4, and navigation, if you want it to take you to your favorite restaurant. All you have to do is tell the car where to take you and it'll go. Remember when we were standing at the front of the car and I was showing you the difference in the grille? That's a feature called Distronic, and I'm going to talk about that for a second. Right here in the multifunction display, you see a picture of a car. Now, the car isn't in motion and there's no cars in motion around us, so I'm just going to tell you how this system works. When you're using cruise control, this car is going to sense if a car is pulling out in front of you or swerving into your lane, and it's actually going to stop. Come to a complete stop if necessary. It'll sense when a collision is imminent. So you see here the different feet on the bottom. It'll show you how close you actually are to the car in front of you, so you can back off if you'd like or reset your cruise control. But if the car just notices that somebody else is coming into your lane, it'll slow right down to a complete stop to keep you from getting in a collision. Another Mercedes-Benz innovative feature that's been used on the new 2010 E-class is Attention Assist Drowsiness Detection. You notice the coffee cup on the multifunction display. This highly effective system is going to use 70 sensors on the driver. 70. A few of them are just going to be acceleration and braking patterns, as well as steering patterns. When the car senses that the driver might be getting a little bit drowsy behind the wheel, the car is actually going to send vibrations into the steering wheel, and an audible and visual warning, the coffee cup, which will get much bigger, is going to display in the multifunction display to let the driver know maybe it's time to pull over and get some rest. The new E-class is definitely not sacrificed any trunk space. Thank you for joining me today for this exclusive video on the new 2010 E-class. This car will be available to purchase in the summer of 2009. It's going to start at about $5,000 less than the previous model from the base price. I think you can agree with me when I say that the 2010 E-class is really taking the heart and soul of Mercedes-Benz right into the future. Thank you for joining me today here at Mercedes-Benz of Buckhead, and please be sure to check out our YouTube channel for other videos. Have a great day.